Hello and welcome to People and Performance. My name is Varapon Pimdeet. I created this channel to explore a simple but powerful idea. People drive performance. In today's workplaces, success isn't only about strategy or technology. It's about how people are managed, motivated, and supported inside organizations. I hold a master's degree in human resource management, a master in international business, and an MBA, with a strong focus on people management and organizational performance. On these channels, I will share clear, practical insights on topics like human resource management, workplace behavior, organizational development, performance management, and change at work. Explain it in a way that easy to understand and applicable to real situation. If you are a professional manager, HR practitioner, or simply interested in how people and performance connects, you are in the right place. Subscribe to People and Performance and let's understand work better together. Today's my topic is about why people management matters more than strategy. There's business and human resources explained simply. Let's explore further in the next slide. Why do organizations with great strategy still fail? Most organizations invest huge amounts of time in strategy, but research shows that strategy alone explains very little of performance differences. What really makes the difference is how well people are managed. So why do some organizations with great strategy still fail while others succeed with very similar strategy? Strategy is an idea, but people management makes it real. Let's start with the core message. Strategy is the plans or direction an organization wants to take. People management is how you turn the plans into real results by guiding, motivating, and supporting people to execute the strategy. Why sustainable advantage come from people strategy, frameworks, and best practices are easy to copy. Organizations can quickly adopt new strategy decks, best practices, and frameworks. These are often shared at the conferences, published in books, or available online. Competitors can replicate your strategic plans, organizational charts, or even leadership development program. The people factor is hard to imitate. Based on the resource-based view, competitive advantage come from resources that are valuable, rare, and hard to imitate. Strategies can be copied, but organizational culture, leadership quality, and people capability cannot. The key point is the people side of business is much harder to replicate than a written strategy. According to resource-based view, sustainable competitive advantage comes from resources that are valuable, rare, and difficult to imitate. People, culture, and leadership capability meet all three criteria. You can copy a strategy, but you cannot copy a unique culture or way people interact or solve problems together in an organization. Organizational culture and leadership. Culture is how things are done around here. It shapes behavior, decision making, and innovation. Leadership capabilities, how leaders inspire, engage, and develop others, are built over time and are unique to each organization. Campaigns and Norton's balanced scorecards Health organizations turn strategy into actions. Their research shows most failures stem from poor executions, not bad strategy. Effective executions relies on leadership alignments, employee engagement, and clear roles, key people management practices. Why misalignment causes failure? Conflicting priorities. Leaders interpret strategy differently, causing inconsistent goals. And mixed messages. Employees face confusion from unclear instructions and lack of commitment. Partial buy-in limits resources and support. Breakdowns in collaborations. Misalignments undermines workplace teamwork and adaptability. Low accountability is a major reason for poor executions. Unclear roles and expectations mean people don't take ownership. Without clear accountability, employees are unsure how their work links to the strategic goals. Managers avoid tough performance discussions and team missed targets. This results in missed deadlines, poor qualities, and strategy failures. As Capens and Norton states, strategy is only as good as its executions, and execution depends on accountability. For real results, every objective needs a clear ownership, measurable targets, and regular reviews. What the Puffer and Hewlett research shows: better people practices boost performance. They found that strong HR practices lift organizational outcomes. Lower turnover. Focusing on people practices helps retain staff, and higher productivity. Well-managed, trained, and rewarded employees perform better. Key takeaway is investing in people leads to improved performance, lower turnover, and greater productivity, backed by solid HR researches. According to Gallup 2023 global research, only 23% of employees worldwide are engaged at work. This means that the vast majority of employees are not fully involved or enthusiastic about their work. Why does engagement matter? Gallup's data shows that teams with high engagement deliver remarkable results. 21% higher profitability. Engaged teams contribute directly to the bottom line. 17% higher productivity. These teams get more done more efficiently. 41% lower absenteeism. Engaged employees are more likely to show up and contribute every day. The emphasis, the driver, people management. It's important to note that engagement isn't driven by strategy documents or business plans. Gallup's research makes it clear engagement is primarily the result of how people are managed, the way leaders and managers support, motivate, and involve their teams has a far greater impact on engagement than any written strategy. This evidence reinforces a key themes why strategy and frameworks are important. It's the people practices, how we manage, support, and develop our teams and create real sustainable performance advantages. Why 70% of change initiative fails? Based on McKinsey and the company. First, the leadership behavior. If the leaders don't actively support or model change, employees won't buy in. Mixed messages or unclear direction from leaders lead to confusion and erodes trust. Secondly, employee resistance. People naturally resist change, especially when they feel uncertain or threatened. Many initiatives fail because organizations underestimate resistance and don't involve employees early on. Listening, involving staff, and addressing concerns is the key. Third, capability gaps. Change stalls if people lack the right skills or resources. Organizations often overlook the need for training, coaching, or new systems to support change. Without these supports, employees may slip back into their old habits. Up to 70% of large-scale changes fail, mainly for these three reasons. To succeed, leaders must be visible and committed, address resistance early, and build the right capability. Executive frameworks performance equal strategy multiply people management. The formulas performance is evidenced by both strategy and people management. Performance equals strategy times people management. Why it matters? Both factors multiply each other. If either is weak, performance drops, no matter how good the other is. For example, two companies, same strategy, better people management leads to better results every time. The key takeaway is prioritize both strategy and people management for the high performance. What this means for leaders? Invest in managers. Well-developed manager connects strategy to executions, motivating and supporting the teams, coaching leadership trainings, and learning opportunity improve engagement, retentions, and performance. Build leadership capability. Leadership goes beyond technical skills. It's about inspiring, deciding, and driving change. Develop leaders at every level through mentoring, succession planning, and a culture of ongoing learning. Align system and behaviors. Ensure systems like performance management and rewards reinforce desired behavior and reflect organizational values. This clearly boosts motivations and drives success. For leaders, the key is to invest in people, build capability, and align your organizational system with your goals. Here we come to the final message. Strategy only works through people. No matter how clever your strategy is, it only succeeds when people believe in it and put it into actions. A strategy can be copied, but the way your team works together, solve problems, and deliver results is unique and can't be copied. Sustainable success comes from investing in people. Leaders must build strong teams, engage staff, and align everyone to the organizational goals. That's how strategy delivers results. The best organizations know that strategy only become real through people, and that people management is what turns the idea into outcomes. In short, people management doesn't just support strategy, it offers even more importance. Thank you very much for watching my presentation. I truly hope you found it valuable, that you are taking away some useful insights that you can apply in your own work or studies. If you would like to learn more about human resource management, organizational development, workplace behavior, leadership in practice, and the business performance, I invite you to subscribe to my YouTube channel, People and Performance. There you will find clear practical contents and evidence-based insights designed to help you understand how people drive results at work. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you will never miss an update. Thank you again for your time and interest. See you next time.